Mini Wonders, bringing kids' stories to life.
In a lively, vibrant coral reef bustling with colourful sea creatures, there lived a young seahorse named Sally. Sally was a curious little seahorse with bright orange scales and a curly tail. She loved to explore the colourful world around her, but there was one thing Sally didn't like: feeling uncomfortable. Whenever something felt difficult or made her feel uneasy, Sally would swim away as fast as her little fins could carry her. One sunny morning, Sally's best friend, Jemma the Jellyfish, had big news. Guess what, Sally? There's a special party for all the young sea creatures. It's called the Coral Party, and it's packed with super fun games that help us grow strong and smart. Gemma's tentacles sparkled with excitement. Sally replied, "I don't know, Jemma. I feel a bit unsure and scared. What if it's too hard? What if I make mistakes?" Jemma smiled kindly. "That's the best part, Sally. Making mistakes is how we learn and grow. Feeling a little unsure just means you're about to learn something new, something amazing. Come on, you'll have the best time ever." Even though Sally felt a bit unsure and scared, she decided to go with Jemma. When they arrived at the Coral Party, Sally saw so many sea creatures, all bigger and faster than her. The first game was navigating through a twisty seaweed maze. Sally was overwhelmed by the sight of the tall maze towering in front of her. But just then, she heard Jemma calling out to her. "You can do it, Sally. Just give it a try." Sally took a deep breath and started into the maze. At first, she got stuck and had to wiggle backwards a few times. Each mistake made her feel more unsure, but she remembered Jemma's words and whispered to herself, "You can do it, Sally. Just stay calm." Slowly, Sally figured out the twists and turns. By the end of the game, she wiggled out of the maze with a huge smile on her face. Jemma swam over to her. "See, Sally, every time you feel a little uncomfortable, you learn something new. Isn't that awesome?" Sally began to think that maybe the feeling of discomfort isn't so bad after all. Maybe it's just a sign that there's something new to learn, an opportunity for growth. Next, they played a game of finding hidden treasures buried in the sand. Sally dug and dug, but couldn't find anything. She felt frustrated and wanted to stop, but she kept digging. Finally, Sally's tail hit something hard. She pulled out a shiny, colourful shell, feeling super proud. The final game at the Coral Party was a race through the Coral Canyon, full of twisty spaces and tricky currents. Sally felt both unsure and excited. She knew she'd grown a lot since the first game. When the race started, Sally remembered everything she'd learned. She zipped through the narrow passages and swam past the strong currents with confidence. When she crossed the finish line, Jemma was there with a big grin. "You did it, Sally. You were amazing." Sally realized that every time she felt uncomfortable or unsure, it was actually an opportunity for her to learn and grow. Through these difficult challenges, she had become stronger, smarter, and braver because she didn't give in to the uncomfortable feelings that she had. From that day on, Sally faced new challenges with an open-minded heart, knowing that every difficult moment was a chance to learn something new and discover something wonderful. And in the lively, bustling coral reef, Sally the Seahorse became known as the little seahorse with a big spirit.